Okay, so we are back with another top-level scouting report. As you know, it's not. We've got James from the Rebel Yell podcast, a Worthing fan, and we are going to talk about Jack Wadham, who was technically not a Worthing player. He was a Worthing player last year, and so we're kind of keen to hear your thoughts of him as a Worthing fan. Thank you for joining us, and can you tell us a little bit about Jack's playing style and what kind of impact they had in your time at the club? Obviously, there's a lot of players who had a lot of impact last season. I was especially keen on the, I think the goal of the season video came out the same day. I like a midfielder who shoots. That's an interesting one for us.
Yeah. I mean, that goal of the season, I was there as a Tuesday night, Chelmsford, against one of our promotion rivals, and it was one of those games. It was end to end. It was actually a fantastic game. 1-0 we won with that absolute wonder strike. And I have to say, Sutton fans, if you haven't seen it already, I think it was at the end of your signing video when I saw it, you've got to see it, because it's one of the best goals I've ever seen live. I mean, he just hit the sweet spot and it just went in that bins, and it was we just went mental behind the goal because we just couldn't believe it. And we thought, maybe this is what we're going up against. We're possibly going for this promotion now. And it was that turning point just after we lost our manager. But he fit straight in. He was like one of these players that, you know, we seemed to dabble around a lot of loan signings last season and seasons before. But when he came, I remember watching him play against, I think it was Tunbridge Angels away. And he just bossed that sort of midfield and obviously sat back, but he can move forward. He's very versatile. Truro away as well. He bossed the second half in that game. He's just very clever, and I think he's going to fit in very well with you guys.
Lovely. So you've kind of hinted there. Are we signing a finished product, or do you think we're going to need to be patient with him? And what are his strengths and weaknesses that we can look forward to?
Do you know what? I mean, obviously, he's come from Bournemouth. They obviously don't feel he's up to their sort of level that he is at. He's signed for a National League club. I think he's definitely nearly there. I mean, he makes the odd mistake as a young player would. You know, these players do make mistakes. That's the reason why they're loaned out. This is the reason why they develop their career. But I feel that you've got a real gem there. I was gutted because I thought maybe we might have the possibility of signing him because he did like playing for the club. But he's definitely he can only get better, I'd say. He's already well on the way there. And, you know, just what I say, he was just such a, what's the word I'm looking for? He was, you could tell he's on the pitch, you know, that sort of player. And he always gave his 110% every game.
Beautiful. And obviously, I say this to everyone, our clubs especially, I mean, we've had some good relationships and taken some players off you. I'm sure you'd like to talk about it.
Thanks for that. Cheers, mate.
But how does he come across off the pitch? What kind of person is he? Does he interact much with the fans, especially the young ones who do all the lovely selfies and whatnot?
Well, I have to say, obviously, like Worthing are going through a transitional period from, like, you know, that real sort of local non-league club to sort of more professional setup with ambitions of going into the National League and hopefully above, like stadium redevelopments, everything like that. But we've noticed it ourselves. It's nothing against, but the club's more professional. Like, whereas before we'd have a good old drink up in the bar, the players after the game, obviously now they're sort of looking more at the fitness and, you know, they don't really have the drinks. So, you know, every time he goes past, you say hello to him, he shakes your hand, fist bumps. Yeah, he's very nice. But I have to say, personally, I didn't really get to know him that well. We didn't ever get him on the podcast, unfortunately, because we do a podcast every month and, you know, we had so many different players. We'd have been probably still listening to it now if we'd interviewed every new player of the squad. But no, what he came across, a very polite young man, always very respectful, you know, said hello to times. You know, you saw him sign autographs for kids at the end of the game, because that's, as you've probably seen with Sutton over the years, you know, once a team gets bigger and bigger, you know, these young fans are always asking for autographs. When there wasn't as many of us that years ago, you don't see that, and it's more the drink up with the fans then.
Absolutely, yeah. So, that's basically it. So thank you so much. Obviously, best of luck for the season. Hopefully you can go one better than last season. And we'll hopefully won't see you in the National League next year, but hopefully you're in it, just not us.
I'll take that. It'd be nice to play you guys.
It would,
like,
yeah.
You know, the trophy or something like that. You know, when we get the trophy draw out, you know, we reached the FA Cup first round last season. We played National League North. We were hoping for that first round draw against a higher up club, but we got beaten Southampton. But, you know, we didn't do as great in the trophy, but, you know, it always gives you the opportunity to test yourselves at the level above, which is what we're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we I don't think we're looking for a nice run in the trophy. We haven't had that for a while.
Yeah.
But yes, keep us informed. Let us know who we need to be looking at for next season. And we'll
No, you're not having any more of our players, mate. Just stay away. You know, if it ain't Adam Hinchwood up in York, it certainly ain't going to be Sutton, please. So just stay away.
Perfect. Thank you very much, James. And guys, listen to the Rebel Yell podcast. It's on Twitter. The link. Well, I'll be tagging them as well. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.
Cheers, mate. Thanks. Good luck for the season, mate. Take care. Thank you.